The Parkers remains one of television's most memorable sitcoms, loved for its bold humor, colorful personalities, and the unforgettable bond between Nique and Kim. Set around college life in California, the series blended friendship, romance, family chaos, and non-stop comedy with plenty of heart. Today, we'll look back at the cast, their real names, ages, memorable roles, and the careers they built, while also honoring the beloved actors who are no longer with us. Let's return to Santa Monica College, where classroom drama, wild schemes, unexpected romance, and endless laughter made this comedy a favorite for an entire generation. Yvette Wilson brought warmth, sharp humor, and effortless honesty to Andel Wilkerson, the loyal friend whose quick wit and grounded personality made her a comforting presence in every scene. Born Yvette Renee Wilson on the 6th of March 1964 in Los Angeles, California, she was 35 years old when the series premiered in 1999. With her expressive reactions, natural comic timing, and genuine chemistry with the cast, Wilson made Andel feel less like a sitcom character and more like someone audiences could actually know. She appeared in 99 episodes between 1999 and 2004, after first establishing the character on Time's Moesha. Before and beyond television, Wilson built her career through stand-up comedy and memorable appearances in Time's Poetic Justice, House Party 3, and Time's In Living Color. Yvette Wilson died on the 14th of June 2012, at the age of 48, after battling cervical cancer and serious kidney problems. Her legacy lives on through a performance filled with humor, heart, and the kind of natural warmth that made Andel unforgettable. Lamont Bentley brought youthful charm, easygoing humor, and a naturally likable energy to Hakeem Campbell, the familiar character who crossed over from Time's Moesha Times and became part of several memorable moments with Kim and her friends. Born Artemis Lamont Bentley on the 25th of October, 1973, in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, he was 25 years old when he first appeared in the series in 1999. With his relaxed delivery, playful expressions, and warm screen presence, Bentley made Hakeem feel genuine and approachable rather than exaggerated for comedy. Although he appeared in only 3 episodes between 1999 and 2002, his connection to the wider television universe gave his appearances a special sense of familiarity. Beyond sitcom television, Bentley showed impressive range in Time's Tales from the Hood, The Wash, and Time's Too Legit, The MC Hammer Story, where he portrayed Tupac Shakur. Lamont Bentley died in Los Angeles on the 19th of January, 2005, following a tragic car accident. He was only 31 years old. His life was cut painfully short, but his warmth, humor, and effortless charisma continue to make Hakeem a fondly remembered character for fans. Thomas McCall Ford brought confidence, humor, and a commanding presence to Mel Parker, Nique's ex-husband and Kim's father, whose occasional returns added another layer to the Parker family story. Ford was born in Los Angeles in 1964 and was 35 years old when he began appearing in the series in 1999. He portrayed Mel in a recurring capacity across 7 episodes between 1999 and 2001, giving the character a smooth, self-assured personality that played naturally against Nique's outspoken energy. Long before stepping into Mel's shoes, Ford had already become widely recognized as Tommy Strawn on the hit sitcom Time's Martin, where his relaxed delivery and unforgettable chemistry with the cast made him a fan favorite. He later appeared in Time's New York Undercover Times and films such as Time's Harlem Nights, while also working as a director, producer, motivational speaker, and children's author. Thomas McCall Ford died in Atlanta on the 12th of October 2016 at the age of 52 after suffering an abdominal aneurysm. His legacy remains tied to warmth, laughter, and an effortless screen presence that made even supporting roles memorable. Nancy Wilson brought elegance, warmth, and quiet emotional depth to Aunt Rita, a character whose appearance revealed one of the most personal truths in Nique Parker's family story. Born Nancy Sue Wilson on the 20th of February 1937 in Chillicothe, Ohio, she was 64 years old when she guest starred in the 2001 episode Family Ties and Lies. Rita was introduced as Nique's aunt, but the story ultimately revealed that she was actually her biological mother. giving Wilson the chance to bring tenderness and regret to a role far more emotional than a typical sitcom guest appearance. Long before stepping onto the set, Wilson had already become an American music legend, building a career that crossed jazz, pop, soul, and R&B, while earning 3 Grammy Awards, and later being named a 2004 NEA Jazz Master. Nancy Wilson died at her home in Pioneertown, California, on the 13th of December 2018, after a long illness. She was 81 years old. Her legacy remains defined by grace, extraordinary musical talent, and a brief but heartfelt performance that added unexpected emotion to Nique's family history. Isabel Sanford brought elegance, playful mischief, and veteran comic timing to Evelyn Nana Smith, Nique's recently widowed grandmother, whose unexpected attraction to Professor Ogilvy created one of the show's funniest family conflicts. She was born Eloise Gwendolyn Sanford on the 29th of August, 1917, in New York City, and was 83 years old when she guest starred in the 2001 episode Hands Off. Grandma, with her knowing expressions, confident delivery, and effortless charm, Sanford made Nana both lovable and hilariously troublesome as she openly pursued the very man Nique desperately wanted for herself. Long before this memorable appearance, Sanford had become a television icon as Louise "Wheezy" Jefferson, making history in 1981 as the first Black woman to win the Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Comedy Series. She also appeared in the landmark Film Times Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. Isabel Sanford died in Los Angeles on the 9th of July, 2004, at the age of 86. Her legacy remains defined by groundbreaking success, natural warmth, and a comic presence capable of making even a single guest appearance unforgettable. Suzanne Douglas brought elegance, confidence, and sharp comic energy to Constance McFarland, Nique Parker's sophisticated sister, whose arrival created plenty of family tension during a memorable Thanksgiving gathering. Born on the 12th of April, 1957, in Chicago, Illinois, Douglas was 42 years old when she appeared in the 1999 episode It's a Family Affair. With her poised delivery and expressive reactions, she made Constance feel proud, opinionated, and believable, turning a single guest appearance into a distinctive part of the Parker family dynamic. Long before stepping into the role, Douglas had already built a respected career across television, film, and theater. She was best known as Jerry Peterson in Time's The Parenthood Times, and also delivered memorable performances in Time's Tap, The Inkwell, How Stella Got Her Groove Back, and later Times, When They See Us. Suzanne Douglas died at her home on Martha's Vineyard on the 6th of July, 2021, after a 2-year battle with cancer. She was 64 years old. Her legacy remains defined by grace, versatility, and a warm screen presence that could make even a brief role feel memorable. Monique brought fearless humor, confidence, and surprising emotional warmth to Nique Parker, the outspoken mother whose determination to return to college made her both hilarious and deeply relatable. Born Monique Angela Imes on the 11th of December 1967, in Maryland, she was 31 years old when the series premiered in August 1999. With her booming laugh, expressive reactions, and unapologetic personality, Monique turned Nique into a woman who could be outrageous one moment and genuinely touching the next. Across 5 seasons and 110 episodes, she remained at the heart of the comedy, especially through Nique's loving but chaotic relationship with her daughter Kim and her relentless pursuit of Professor Ogilvy. The role helped establish her as a major television star, but her career soon expanded far beyond sitcoms. Her powerful performance as Mary in Time's Precious Times earned her the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress in 2010, proving the remarkable dramatic range behind her comedic image. As of August 2026, Monique is 58 years old. Her career remains defined by boldness, resilience, and a larger-than-life presence that made Nique Parker one of her most unforgettable characters. Countess Vaughn brought infectious energy, bold humor, and a wonderfully expressive personality to Kimberly Kim Parker, the lovable daughter whose confidence was often matched only by her talent for getting into hilarious trouble. Born Countess Danielle Vaughn on the 8th of August 1978 in Idabel, Oklahoma, she was 21 years old when the series premiered in August 1999. With her distinctive voice, animated reactions, and natural comic timing, Vaughn made Kim feel larger than life, while still revealing moments of vulnerability beneath her carefree attitude. She remained one of the central stars throughout all 5 seasons, appearing in 110 episodes alongside Monique. Vaughn had already introduced Kim on Time's Moesha, a performance that earned her the 1,998 NAACP Image Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a comedy series, and ultimately helped lead to the successful spin-off. Her career began even earlier as a gifted child singer and actress, with memorable work on Time's 227 Times, and a victory as Time's Star Search's junior vocalist champion. As of August 2026, Countess Vaughn is 48 years old, and her legacy remains closely tied to warmth, fearless comedy, and a character whose unforgettable personality helped define an entire era of television. Dorien Wilson brought charm, confidence, and effortless comic timing to Professor Stanley Ogilvy, the handsome college professor whose attempts to escape Nique Parker's relentless affection became one of the show's most memorable running jokes. Born on the 5th of July 1963 in Lompoc, California, Wilson was 36 years old when the series premiered in August 1999. With his smooth delivery, expressive reactions, and natural chemistry with Monique, he made Ogilvy more than simply the object of Nique's obsession. Beneath his frustration and occasional arrogance was a caring man whose relationship with her gradually developed into something far more meaningful. Wilson appeared throughout all 5 seasons and 110 episodes, becoming one of the comedy's central stars. Before taking on the role, he was already known for playing Eddie Charles in Time's Dream on Times, and later appeared in Time's Sister Times, and Time's Good Behavior. As of August 2026, Dorien Wilson is 63 years old, and his career remains defined by warmth, versatility, and a professor whose hilarious resistance to romance made him impossible to forget. Jenna Von Oy brought quick wit, playful sarcasm, and an endearing sense of loyalty to Stevie Van Lowe, Kim Parker's best friend and one of the most recognizable members of the college group. Born Jennifer Jean Von Oy on the 2nd of May 1977 in Danbury, Connecticut, she was 22 years old when the series premiered in August 1999. With her fast delivery, expressive reactions, and quirky personality, Von Oy made Stevie a funny but grounded presence, who often balanced Kim's larger-than-life confidence. She remained a series regular throughout the show's 5-season run, with Stevie becoming a central part of its friendships and comic storylines. Long before playing Stevie, Von Oy was already widely known as the fast-talking Six Lemure on Time's Blossom, one of the defining roles of her early career. She also worked in voice acting and later expanded into writing and music. As of August 2026, Jenna Von Oy is 49 years old. Her career remains closely associated with energetic humor, distinctive comic timing, and characters whose friendship and personality made them easy for audiences to remember. Ken Lawson brought laid-back charm, youthful confidence, and playful humor to Thaddeus T. Tyrell Radcliffe, Kim Parker's close friend, whose smooth personality and easygoing attitude made him a natural part of the college crew. Born Kenyatta T. Lawson on the 19th of January, 1976, in West Covina, California, he was 23 years old when the series premiered in August 1999. With his relaxed delivery, quick reactions, and natural chemistry with Countess Vaughn and Jenna Von Oy, Lawson made T feel like more than comic support, giving the character warmth, loyalty, and a believable friendship with those around him. He began as a recurring character during the first season, before becoming a regular for the remainder of the 5-season run, appearing in more than 100 episodes. Before joining the cast, Lawson played Carl on Times, in the House Times, and was already pursuing music as a rapper and songwriter. He later returned to television as Kenny Clark on Times in the Cut, reuniting with Dorien Wilson. As of August 2026, Ken Lawson is 50 years old. His career remains closely associated with an easygoing charisma and a character whose humor, friendship, and unmistakable cool made him a memorable part of the series. Kara Brock brought confidence, attitude, and sharp comic energy to Regina Foster, the stylish sorority sister whose rivalry with Kim Parker added an entertaining edge to the college storylines. Born Cara Deneen Brock on the 29th of March 1974, in Long Beach, California. She was 25 years old when the series premiered in 1999. With her self-assured delivery, expressive reactions, and perfectly judgmental attitude, Brock made Regina a memorable recurring character who could quickly turn an ordinary encounter into a competitive and hilarious confrontation. She appeared in 14 episodes between 1999 and 2004, becoming one of the more recognizable supporting faces around Santa Monica College. Before taking on the role, Brock had appeared alongside Brandy Norwood in Time's Moesha, and she later made appearances in Time's Girlfriends, Party of Five, Crossing Jordan, and the film Time's Love and Basketball. She is also the younger sister of acclaimed writer and producer Mara Brock Akil. As of August 2026, Kara Brock is 52 years old. Her performance remains remembered for its confidence, humor, and the playful rivalry that made Regina such an enjoyable presence whenever she appeared. Paulette Braxton brought confidence, elegance, and a playful competitive edge to Veronica Cooper, Professor Ogilvy's attractive on-and-off girlfriend, whose presence often intensified Nique Parker's jealousy and romantic determination. Born on the 31st of January 1965 in Houston, Texas, Braxton was 34 years old when she first appeared as Veronica in September 1999. With her poised delivery, knowing expressions, and natural comic timing, she made Veronica a convincing rival for Nique without turning the character into a simple villain. Braxton appeared in 13 episodes between 1999 and 2002, becoming one of the more memorable recurring faces during the show's early years. Before taking on the role, she had already built television experience through Time's Homeboys in Outer Space Times, and appeared in the comedy Time's A Night at the Roxbury. She later made guest appearances in series including Time's ER Times and Time's CSI, Miami, showing her versatility beyond sitcom comedy. As of August 2026, Paulette Braxton is 61 years old. Her memorable turn as Veronica remains defined by charm, confidence, and the effortless chemistry that made Nique's pursuit of Ogilvy even more entertaining. Mari Morrow brought confidence, style, and a lively comic spark to Desiree Littlejohn, Nique Parker's close friend whose outspoken personality added another playful voice to the show's early ensemble. Born on the 18th of February, 1974, in Miami, Florida, Morrow was 25 years old when the series premiered in August 1999. With her poised presence, quick reactions, and natural chemistry with Monique, she made Desiree feel glamorous, yet approachable. Often serving as a friend, Nique could confide in while joining the comedy surrounding her romantic adventures. Morrow appeared during the first season before Desiree was eventually replaced in Nique's circle by Andel Wilkerson. Before taking on the role, she had already appeared in Time's Baywatch, Family Matters, and Time's One Life to Live, later building a varied resume that included Time's Def Jam's How to Be a Player, Uninvited Guest, National Security, and Time's Today You Die. She has also worked as a model and real estate professional. As of August 2026, Mari Morrow is 52 years old, and her career remains defined by versatility, confidence, and a memorable screen presence that made Desiree stand out, even during her relatively brief time on the series. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed looking back at the Parkers cast and the memorable stories behind their unforgettable roles. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your favorite character, funniest moment, or most memorable scene from the series in the comments below. See you in the next video.